Okay, yes, we are filming this time. This is my third try, ladies, on this one, because let me tell you what I did. So I wanted to show you how to make these beautiful flowers, okay? But the first try I was pressing when I thought I had it paused was actually when we were going. The the second time I forgot to start the video, and so I started this one, and then I realized I wasn't filming. So apparently I'm having one of those days. So now let's get started. So I have my candle with my flame. I have my scissors. I have my glue gun. And I have my fabric. Now my fabric came from a formal dress, which I've already cut the outer layer off for the appliques. And this is the inner lining. And this fabric is perfect for making these. So what you want to do, or what I do, and again, let me say, I do not recommend this. It is dangerous. If you choose to do so, you do so at your own risk. I am not liable in any way, shape, or form for any injuries or damages sustained if you try this. You make your own choices. You're responsible for your own choices. Now, with that said, this is me making my flowers. So what you do is you cut your circle. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Not at all. Petals are not shaped perfectly. And you just very gently back and forth over that flame until it singes a little bit and starts to curl under. Again, if you do this at home, if you try this, you do so at your own risk. This is just me showing you how I do it. So there we have our petal. Now I'm going to go back and add that one in with these. So I've done several layers. Now what I'm going to do is, each time you want to start out with your big one, okay? This is my large one. And each time you just cut a smaller circle and you just keep going until you get down to the bottom, the smallest one. And then you go back, you situate them the way you want, like I have here. Okay, now I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to lift up from the center. And in the center, I'm going to put a dab of glue, going through layer by layer and folding it back down and pressing down until I get them all glued down. Okay, now we have them all glued together. And now we need a center. Now for the center of this one, I used a heart. I'm not sure what's in that heart. This is broken jewelry that I bought at a thrift store. You can find the jars, bags, whatever they have them in, and you can pick up those, and usually they have some good pieces. Just check it out before you buy it to see if it has pieces that you would want to use. But this one, I got the heart, and I put that in the center of that one. This one was an earring. Again, I know nothing about the jewelry. I haven't had it checked, just odds and ends that I bought for this purpose. So there's those two. Now you can also use buttons and layer them. These are some buttons from that sweater that I showed you the other day that I picked up on that was on that table in the Fill-A-Bag for $1 at the thrift store. So let's see what we have for this flower. We need something pretty for it. Let me just dig through and see. That might be pretty. I don't think that's quite big enough though for what I want. It just doesn't suit my taste. So let's see. There's a pretty blue one, but that doesn't quite match. Now there's that. Nope, I don't like it. Isn't that pretty? I'll save that for a dangle. There's another heart. It says from the heart. That would be pretty in there. There's a little star. Save that for a smaller flower. And here we have it. I've decided on this piece. But first I'm going to cut one more layer to go into there. Just one more layer. Let's see. Where were we at? I think we'll be able to get it right here. Okay. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm going to pull that up and reposition it a little bit. All right, I'm going to take the back off of this earring and I'm going to bend it down, all the way down so that it's flat. Now, if you have the right tools, you can actually just remove it, the little pin on the back, but I don't. So, I'm going to put the glue on there and I'm just going to hold it to the way that I want it to sit in my flower. long enough for the glue to set, just long enough. And there you have it, another beautiful flower. So there's one, there's two, and there is three. Aren't those gorgeous? And they're so, so simple to make. Now I'm going to show you what else you can do. Let's see. I've got this part right here, okay? This fabric is perfect for making the seam binding that wrinkles. You know, that vintage seam binding that we're all talking about? I know I'm cutting this upside down, but okay, I will do it right. Anyway, the seam binding that we all use in our journals, this is perfect for that. Absolutely perfect. Let me cut this end off. I'm just cutting that little serged place off the edge there where the seam was. And now I'm going to toss that over there. And we're going to just wad this up, and I'm going to show you. Just wad it all up. And look at that. If you're into the shabby chic, it works just as nice. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, but there you have it. You can tie your little bow, whatever you want to do with it. To use it, I actually used some in some crafts that I recently did, and they came out wonderful. They're great for using on your snippet rolls. You could even use them in the center of a flower or whatever you want to do with them. But there you have it, ladies. 3 beautiful, oops, upside down, 3 beautiful flowers. Ways to use up your scraps. So I thank you. Have a good day. God bless, and bye-bye.